Once again, this is Know Yourself GH, the channel that we have created to help all of us build our relationships so we can live peacefully. We are on the broad topic, managing expectations and disappointment in relationships. But today we are looking solely to consequences of unmanaged expectations. Yes, you have expectations. No one moves into any relationship without expectations. And anytime that you don't manage your expectations, there are certain effects. Certain things will be awaiting you. And that is what we want to look at today. The very first consequence of unmanaged expectations in your relationship will be disappointment. Unmet expectations can lead to feelings of disappointment, frustrations, and sadness. Can you imagine? And that is why some of us who are behind the wall and we now want to enter into relationship should be careful the way we begin the relationship. You don't have, and you try to show off to your partner, giving him or her false hopes. And so anytime you do that, before the person enters into the relationship, because you were not real, he or she thinks that you are loaded financially. And when the person comes into the relationship, especially for an established relationship like marriage, and realizes that you don't even have money to rent an apartment, that can lead to disappointment. The person will sooner than later regret his or her decision for entering into that relationship with you. So be real. The person will be frustrated. And if you don't take care every now and then, he or she is sad. And so the very first one we are discussing to be the consequence of unmanaged expectation is disappointment. The second one is conflict. Yes, because you have expectations, and as I said, you are not likely, because times will change every now and then. If you don't manage your expectations, the likelihood is that there will be conflict every now and then in that relationship. That is not also a good sign. Unmanaged expectations can lead to conflict and relationship dissatisfaction. Anytime that you have a relationship that is flooded with conflict, every now and then you are fighting, every now and then you having misunderstanding here and there, of course, it gives you no reason to continue that relationship, so you'll be dissatisfied. Now, number 3 is resentment. One other consequence of unmet expectation is resentment. Unmet expectation can foster resentment and hurt feelings in your relationship, potentially damaging that relationship. Anytime you have a relationship crowded with this and shrouded with this, you must be sure of seeing it not to a successful end. Then the very last one that I want to discuss with you, as we're looking at consequences of unmet expectations or unmanaged expectations, is distance. Anytime you have unmanaged expectations in your relationship, it can create emotional distance and disconnection, potentially leading to the ultimate, and that is the relationship dissolution. Yes, that will be the ultimate. For those of us in established relationship like marriage, you will divorce. And so I should feel happy that I see my partner, my better half, my spouse, my lover, the footsteps of that individual coming home. By any time that I hear your footsteps and I feel like you shouldn't have even come, I don't want to be very close to you. I don't want you to be closer to me. Then, of course, you are heading towards danger. That disconnection, emotionally, in fact, if something is happening to your partner or your lover, you don't even bother, you don't care. Anytime that you create that distance as a result of unmanaged expectations, then I am saying that eventually it will lead to relationship dissolution. And for those of us who are in an established relationship, it can lead to divorce. And so let us take cue of these 4 consequences that we have discussed. We have said that unmanaged expectations, one of the consequences will be disappointment. The second one that we have shared with you will be conflict, and the third one will be resentment. Finally, distance, emotionally and then physical distance as well. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Counselor P.S. Kofi, and I'm hoping and entreating you that today too, if this is your first time, you will subscribe. If indeed you will subscribe, I'm entreating you to press the button. When you do, share so others can receive content from us.